A day of celebration in Liverpool turned to horror this evening after a car ploughed into a crowd of people during Liverpool FC's Premier League victory parade. Hundreds of thousands of fans were celebrating on the streets of the city as the team took part in a 10-mile open-top bus parade. The collision happened just after 6 o'clock tonight on Water Street. Shortly after the players' bus had passed through, Merseyside Police said tonight they've arrested a 53-year-old white British man. The Prime Minister Keir Starmer has described the scenes as appalling. Liverpool Football Club said, "Our thoughts and prayers are with those affected by this serious incident."
Yes, a little over 4 hours ago the street where I'm standing was absolutely packed. The mood was jubilant. People had come out in their thousands to celebrate their team's league victory. The mood was jubilant, and then suddenly out of nowhere things changed. Now you can see behind me, I think, the tent there, which marks the spot where this happened. Absolute chaos in the aftermath, and tonight the emergency services have launched a huge investigation. They're still trying to get to the bottom of the circumstances behind this collision. Liverpool Football Club have said, as you just said, that they are offering their support to the emergency services. The Prime Minister has described the incident as appalling, but there have been on all fronts people saying there have been messages not to speculate about the background to what has happened and the emergency services. We expect to give an update later on tonight with more of the background. The ambulance service meanwhile have described this and declared it as a major incident.
Crowds of Liverpool fans had come out to celebrate this afternoon, but the carnival turned into carnage. A car was making its way along a closed road. It looks as though people were trying to stop it. A warning that what we're about to show you is distressing. With no idea of what's about to happen, people are still celebrating when, suddenly out of nowhere, the car careers towards them and plows into the crowd, which is rows deep. People are obviously badly hurt. There's panic and chaos. This footage from the roadside shows the immediate aftermath.
And then we suddenly saw the car reverse and then accelerate and move through the crowd. And honestly, people scattered like bowling pins. Honestly, the change in the mood from what has been a glorious, glorious day to just hell on earth. It was terrifying. It genuinely was terrifying.
And then suddenly I heard it accelerate, heard it rev its engine, and it kind of accelerated a bit kind of forwards, so kind of further down the road. And then suddenly it started accelerating in the opposite direction, and it rammed into the actual ambulance itself. So it was quite a loud kind of bang.
Moments after the crash, this video shows people surrounding the car. The mood of the crowd has turned to anger. Some try to get into the vehicle. The back window is smashed. The police struggled to hold people back. A 53-year-old white British man from the Liverpool area has been arrested. Police did not say whether he was the driver, and they're asking people not to speculate. It's not yet known why the crash happened or how seriously people have been hurt. The emergency services are expected to provide an update later, and the police say they've launched an extensive investigation into the circumstances leading up to the collision. Thanks for watching this video.